Okay, so we should be back live again, and we are doing um, Judith Plains playthrough. This is going to be part two. We're going to pick up where we left off. Once again, mods. If you want to scroll through here, you can see which mods I'm running. Everything in green I'm running. Um, a bunch of different little mods just because of some things that I like. But we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off, get this thing loaded, and see what happens. I think last night or yesterday when we stopped, we were in the middle of getting some fields done. We've got basically 2 million invested at this point, and we're down to 715,000. We do have a couple fields now that we're working on, and we do have a bunch of the smaller basic equipment so we can get this show running. And we have routes set up. Learned the hard way that we couldn't work fast enough, I guess, to get a contract done. We ran out of time before I made the first delivery. So not sure what I missed there. Maybe we should have. Well, we borrowed the equipment, but by the time we got over there and started harvesting, then we ran out of time already. So I'm not sure what the trick is to getting that done. So when we jump back in here, we'll figure out where all our stuff is. Probably going to have to get restarted. That's where our bedroom is. We'll get out here. Alright, so let's go see. Alright, so the harvester is working. We're gonna turn this guy back on, so he's gonna start running oats. This guy, let's see if he can pick up where we left off. This guy is planting canola. Alright, so he's back up and running. This guy, let's make him the nearest waypoint. Let's see where he's got to go. So we're get everybody running again. Nearest waypoint. Alright, that guy is going there. 57 weight. Are we on field 57? We are. So let's go figure out. This guy's on 57 and he's going to silos. So now that works. We got everybody turned on. You're going to make the run and you didn't even get. Oh wait, he's coming back to our farm. Okay, so that's fine. He's on a path. I don't even know if we got any oat over here in our silo, but hayloft silo's empty. Grain silo's empty. So the Jeep will get back here with the trailer, and he's going to have to wait for this guy. We don't need all them anymore. He is waiting for this guy to call him. He's way back there, so we'll see how that goes. And we are. No, we're not. We are, aren't we? So he is leaving some stuff. So we can get, do we have a forager? We do over there, right? So let's get some lights turned on. And let's park this thing under here, because we just want to drop the cultivator off. Alright, that one's unhitched. And we'll go over here and drive through the grass and pick up. And we'll go over there and pick up all that the combine is laying down. So I don't know the best way to set up. See, he's putting stuff down there, so we're gonna have to go. Alright, so let's do this. We don't want that. We want 53 harvest, because then that'll run the same clear current course, and then load this course. And we're going to say first waypoint, and let's see where he's going to start at. Oh, 53, not 57. Wrong field. Alright, let's get out of the way of this guy, just in case. Alright, we don't want 53, we want 57. Harvest. Clear current course. Load this course. Alright, so now, where's our start? First waypoint. Let's just see if he'll do it. Oh, right there's the start. Alright, so you should start picking up here. And he's picking up straw, so this is going to work out good. And we don't care about seeing the little lines. Now, probably what we are going to have to do is keep an eye on this and do a manual unload, because I don't know how, unless somebody watching the stream can figure out how we make him unload and then come back. Alright, so that's that. Let's go see. This guy's got some stuff, so let's go dump some in the silo. And then that way he can come back and get caught up, and that way the Jeep's got something to do. Yeah, you're going to make a big donut, because he's got to get back on his course. Well, it is what it is. I probably could have thought about that a little better. Maybe if I put the weight point pointing directly to the silo, then he wouldn't do all that looping around, but it works, so who cares? And then this will get, you know what I think it's doing? I think the auto drive is using the hot spot for the silo and not the marker. Alright, so that'll get the Jeep going. Let's switch over to the Jeep, tell him to go deliver, because there's no sense in waiting. Alright, and this guy is still trucking along, 65%. So we'll do that. We'll keep working the fields, keep trying to make some money. Our money is slowly ticking down because of fuel and hired hands. Now, that guy is outrunning the harvester, and it would probably be a good idea if we didn't do that. So, alright, so he needs to get unloaded anyway. Let's see if we can get around here, and we can. So we're going to go unload this guy. And our little tractor there is going to catch the harvester. We can go right here and dump some straw. Hopefully I got the voices all set up a little better, so it looked like in the first episode you couldn't hardly hear me talking. The game music was pretty loud, I think, so I think I got all that straightened out now. We're going to have to go back out and pick up where we left off. I am playing this on keyboard and mouse. And it's hard to see where we've gone. That looks like a good angle. Somewhere up here. Oh, right here. So we'll do the nearest waypoint and then continue on. And he should start collecting straw, which he does. Alright, we're good there. Harvester's way over there. We don't care to see all these lines. This guy's doing his job. Oh, he's gonna go dump already. And it looks like he's going to dump. Jeep is on its way back, so this is working out good. How come you ain't got no lights on there, homie? It's kind of dark out. Watch, this guy's gonna get airborne. Because he goes way too fast. Boom. Good lord. I mean, I could slow him down, but then what's the sense? He doesn't do 119 mile an hour down the road anymore. Alright, this guy is still working, and he's fixing to change. Nope, he just made the corner. Still filling straw. This guy's still seeding. This guy is still harvesting. He's just dumped. Jeep over here is loading up. They're all about ready to go. Tractor waited on the Jeep. And now he's going to head back to the wait spot. It's all working flawlessly. Except for Speed Demon Jeepster there. It's going to wreck. One of these times he's just going to wreck because he jumps the bridge and gets all squiggly when he gets closer to town. Alright, that guy... This guy is almost ready to go again. Alright, so he is done. Let's go ahead and go over here. And we'll go and unload him. Push the hay out. And go back at it. And we know we're on this course, and we gotta go down here to where we don't see. We might as well just run this manually. I think we just passed where we need to go. Oh, bless you. Excuse me. Oh. So I did get Melissa's Jeep pressure wash because we went mudding last night, and it was pretty bad. Got stuck in one big mud hole. Oh. It's hard to see. Alright, we gotta go in this way. And cut in this way. Yeah, we're just gonna run with this. These lights aren't really that great for this tractor. Let's kick him back into gear. Alright, he's just gonna keep running that one. See, you can see it right there, but it's hard to see the line from behind him. It works better this way. But now we can see what's going on. This thing's filling up fast. So we're not very efficient, right? Because we didn't buy the big equipment. But that's okay. We, welcome to the stream. And back in there. What are you doing? You stop because I clicked out? Needs to be unloaded. That's why he stopped. Alright. Pay attention, Rich. And we're out here by this tree. This field's gonna take a while. And we're loading that up. Jeep is still running over there. Maybe. Let's do this. Let's go over here. And let's let them catch up. So we're going to turn this off. Alright, so that way he's not wasting fuel and time. We have 725,000. I'm wondering, we get a bigger truck, we can make less passes. We're somewhere at this sign. So we're going to say the nearest waypoint, click off. And he's loading already. Alright, let's go check out. See, this guy can only hold, what, maybe 8,000 liters? And he's still waiting to be called to finish another 23%. Alright, so let's get out of here. And let's think about this dump truck. If we go... Is it that guy? No, it's this guy. Oh, how much was that? 93,000. This is a mod, and we're gonna give him more power. Give him a trailer hitch capacity. We'll do 18. It's 111,000. That's okay, because this is gonna increase our load. Should still be able to run the same thing. Silver. And that's our work truck, made by Rudolph. what the design color is, but I just make it match the truck. It doesn't seem to change anything that I'm aware of. So I don't know. But that's what we're going with. So let's do that. So we'll buy that, and yes, and then that is going to start increasing our silo situation. And we want to put him on this. We want to make him to go to 57 weight and silo 1 unload and kick it. See if he can manage to get through this. And he does. Alright, so let's go do this guy. He is now going to be turned off. This is going to free up this tractor. That harvester's not full yet. So where the hell? Oh, all the way back over there. We'll go put this in the silo. Now the dump truck is let's just go that way. Alright, we're going to send him to the silo. This guy is full. There's the dump truck. Everybody's working now. This guy's going to pass me. Yeah, because you're going all the way back to the weight spot. Let's make sure he goes, and he is going to dump. Alright. And it's dark out here. So we'll get him to dump. And then we will retire him from that route, because now we got the dump truck, which will hold a lot more. So we'll just have to go back and get him. And we're going to turn him off. And now we know we have a tractor and a trailer on standby. Let's go back and get this guy set up. We're down to 610, but that's because we bought $111,000. Let's make him go to 53 weight. He was about to make a mistake. So hopefully the dump truck is more efficient. Oh, that looks like our spot. Oops, go forward. Yeah, we should be right there. Alright, so we're going to say nearest waypoint and pick up where you left off there, homie. And now you're picking up straw again. Alright, we're back up and running. Alright, this guy is at 95%. And he's parking for the dump truck. And dump truck should kick it into gear. Here he comes. And I do have them set to... No, they're not set to work. He's going to unload and then go. The nice thing is this dump truck can hold it all. And then the other thing we might want to do is get a second dump truck and have it start running the route from the silo to the sell point. And maybe that way we can start making bigger transactions. This guy's 76, he's only 42%, so he's going to take 2 complete combines, which is going to make the silo more efficient, I believe. And he shuts off when he's waiting, so that should save us a little bit of gas too. This guy's just going to keep waiting. Oh, because he's turned off until we get the silo caught up. Let's go back and see what's in the silo. We got 6,000. We can go ahead and send him one more time, right? Fill that puppy up. Send him on his way. He's only 77%. Go ahead, sell it anyway. Because you're not going to be able to keep up with the dump truck once he starts going. You're going to do 2 trips for every one of his load. So that should mean that we have more constant movement. This guy is not quite full yet. And I could also get the other tractor going on starting to cultivate this if I start on headlands first. Where's our house? Back over there. Alright, so we're going to turn around, go unload this guy. Let's kick it off with nacho music again. Music is provided by NachoCast, which I saw another streamer mention it, and I thought it was pretty cool. So now that gave me another idea, because I created some music with AI before in the past, just goofing off with our off-roading stuff, and it just dawned on me that I can do the same thing here and create my own radio station as well, just like what Nacho did. So hats off to him for doing that and reminding me how simple it actually is. So the combine set. Let's kill the radio. So the combine is set to call the pickup for unloading at 50%, which the dump truck took off running because he's the one that's doing the unloading out here. And I'm not sure why he went all the way over there when he could have just waited. But the nice thing is he's going to probably come up behind him. Let's see what he's doing. He's planning his path. Area's blocked because he's thinking he's going to go catch up with him. He's thinking he can't go through the crop. So, is this guy going to jack him up? I think I did turn on collisions, right? Because we had to do collisions because the guy running on the road, because we still play with traffic, right? So the guy running on the road did not see the car in front of him and just slammed into the rear end of him. And that caused a big pileup because when you're touching one of the AI cars, really? You're going to drive through there? Luckily, we have that turned off. So, yeah, when you hit an AI car, they freeze and they won't move again until you're not touching them. So that caused an issue with our route to the sell point. So I had to turn collisions on. Long story short. Anyway, I think it works better this way because now they're less likely to crash into each other. I think. Why is that guy not going anymore? We're going to have to go back and check on him. This guy can do his own thing. So let's go check on this guy because he's at 100% already. All right. Can I just make him go to straw hay unload 1? Let's see what happens. So this is auto drive in full effect. Oh, he's just making a beeline for it right across the fields. Once he gets to this road, he should pick a path. Right there. Where are you going? So he's going to go by the wait location and then pull in this way. I got you. I gotta remember where I built my paths at. That is not where you're supposed to go. Oh, because he couldn't make that turn. Alright, we should fix that. Because now this guy is all over the place. Alright, let's see where in the hell he's going. Well, you can come in this. Oh, because I made it go one way. So he had to go around. You know, I could probably do this two-way. Oh, and it doesn't pull up enough that way. Alright, so let's move this out. Move this out. But he doesn't auto dump. Why doesn't he auto dump? Oh, because I just told him to go here. Never mind, that's my stupidity. now the dump truck is coming to unload. Let's get rid of all these things. Oh, we'll wait for the dump truck to pass us. Alright, then we can get back to where we were. I know, I hear you. My German Shepherd is, let's go back this way. And if we pick up nearest waypoint, he should pick up right here. And now we're back up and running. And he's collecting straw. Alright, we're good. Let's see how far this field is. Alright, so he is seeding there. Purple is harvested. Orange is ready to harvest. So everybody's working. Where is... Oh, because we don't have anything there. Alright. He's back waiting. This guy's running a load. So this guy's gonna get a little squirrely in here. We should fix this. Right there. Look at that, it's out of control. Right there's the kink. You see them red lines? Let's get these in line better, a little bit better. Uh-oh, sorry. Let me get out of the way. We can go up this side of the road. So that way we're not blocking traffic. I think that will do us. That looks a lot straighter. Alright, let's turn him around, put him back on track. And continue on, my friend. Now maybe he won't get squiggly. And cause a accident. And that's looking good. Alright, so let's turn off our little things. We don't need them anymore. This guy is done. Let's tell him to go unload. Kick it. Alright, so he's fine. And he is all the way across the farm. This guy is still seeding away. These fields are so big. I saw a video earlier explaining the lands on Courseplay, and he described it as saying that the unload or discharge pipe would always be facing outward, and I don't know that that's true. I'd have to double check that, but like right now, the dump truck won't come and get him because he can't get to the pipe without, in theory, running over the product. So what's going to happen is the combine's going to stop when he gets full, or about 95% I think has been, and then he's going to pull out, make some space for the dump truck to get in line to unload him, and then he'll get back in line and start combining the rest of the field till he gets full again, or until he hits 50%, and at 50% he calls the truck, and the truck shows up, and obviously he cannot fill him until he's like at 95%, and we're at 80% now, and the dump truck doesn't have anything in it right now. So you watch what's going to happen. I believe it's at 95%. Things are going to change, but he's going to get to the corner before then, and the dump truck's just going to have to wait. Yeah, see, now he's giving him room because he knows that the dump truck or the combine's got to make a turn. No, I don't remember. If we're doing lands or racetrack or... But see, yeah, he's going to keep going. Alright, so then the dump truck will just have to catch up with him later. This guy is still making runs. Where in the world are you going? Where are you going? How did you end up way over here? This guy is way out of line. He's wasting my gas. Turn left. Straw hay unload. That's where he should have been going. And he's just driving all over town. Alright, he'll eventually make it back there. I don't agree with the way he got there, but see, he pulled out, this guy pulled out and gave the dump truck space to pull in. And then after he unloads, he's going to have to come back in line to continue his path. And this isn't even going to fill up the dump truck, so the dump truck will be like at 40-some percent, 42, 47%, I forget what it was already. Is it raining? No. Alright, so he's going to give the combine some room. The combine's got to curve back in there and pick up where he left off, which is pretty smart. Everybody else is in check. This guy's going to sell product. This guy's finally making its way back in here. He's to the left here. There you go. took the long way. He went around the whole map to get over here and do this because I sent him to do this a long time ago. But that's okay. We are getting a lot of straw. And you are now complete. Where are you going? Okay. I think he's got to go over here. I don't see any. Oh, there's some in the corner. That's where we're at right there. Alright, so let's turn around. And we'll put him back on track right here. And nearest waypoint, harvest 15. He's running the same line as the harvester, so now he should start filling straw, which he is. Alright, good deal. And then he'll get filled up. This guy is still planting. Gosh, these fields are so big. And this little equipment we're doing this with. You can tell there is a difference in the soil. Where it's planted versus not planted. I think, was it 17, 19, or 22? One of them, there was a different soil mod. And it made the ground look better between all the different things. It was a lot easier to tell what had been done. But I don't have that for this one that I'm aware of. Haven't looked, but we'll see. Is there anything in the silo? No, you've already made 2 runs to that one guy's. Yeah, the silo is empty. Alright, you're gonna wait. So this guy is following the exact same line as the harvester, so he's now caught up to all of this stuff. Is that another line? No. Alright, so see, those lines are already done. Oh, he's never going to catch that harvester. He's at 89%. Are you going to back up? Yeah, he is. He's a little off center. And he's picking up. Alright, we're good. Dump truck's making a run. Is the dump truck full? No. Where are you going? He's running away with all of my oats. Are you pre-planning? You think he's going to get all the way down here before he needs you? It is raining. Oh, here comes a plane. Oh, I think he's going away. Yeah, he's going away. He's not barnstorming us. Catching up with the combine. Yeah, see, that combine is sitting there waiting on you. He's not even moving. Why did you run off and leave him? The combine's got to be full. Oh, that guy's done. And it's daylight. Alright, so we're going to come back over. That guy's still seeding. Oh, the light just changed. What happened? We went into dark already? It's 6:30. What seems to be the problem over there? Oh, because it's raining. Waiting for rain to finish because they're set up to where they can't harvest in the rain. Well, you might as well keep the gas flowing. Go empty what you've got. Because, oh, yep, let's go back here. And we'll pick up to the nearest waypoint of where we left. And you should start picking up straw, which you are. Alright. This guy's still seeding away. Is the rain going to stop? Come on, rain. That's 10,000. That means this guy should start getting more, and you're topped off and you're ready to go. You're going to go. And we still got 2,700. Let's, this guy's just going to keep seeding away. Let's set this other tractor up to start. Cultivating. Field 53. Do we have... We do have a 53 cultivate. We're going to make him go to first waypoint. We're going to say, I want field Are we on field 53? No, we're on 57. We don't want that. This is field 57. This guy's going to wait for the rain. Field work, headlands. 4 of them. Start on headlands. We don't care about round corners. We're going to do clockwise. I think we're going to do lands. Counterclockwise. Let's see what happens. Oh, because you don't know. Alright, and let's say... Alright, and then let's generate. Alright, so that's going to start right there. Alright, let's do that. So we're going to go 53. No, we're on 57. And I'm going to save force. Field 57. Cultivate. Okay. Escape. And that's what he's going to do, is go down there and start. And it's going to take him a while, so I think we'll be alright. We'll kick him into gear. It is still raining, so therefore, drop that puppy. There we go. He's cultivating. Jeep's making a run. This guy is full. Let's try this again. Straw hay, unload 1. Oh, that doesn't work for me. Because you're just going to sit there and wait for the combine. The combine ain't going to do nothing because it's raining. The Jeep is back. Cultivators are working away. This guy's empty. Let's get back out here. The cedar guy is still going. Or is he? Yeah, he's rolling still. Oh, right there. Let's see if we can see the lines. Did this rain just jack us up? I think the rain jacked us up. Let's just kick it from here. Alright, he's collecting straw. I don't know if we just made a mistake or if we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. This guy is still working. How much of this field's left? Oh, saving content. Yeah. Cultivated. This guy's working the cultivator. Plowed. Doesn't show that growing. Alright, so he's only got like 2 more passes. And then he should be done, but that last one looks pretty sick. Oh, you know what? That's 2 passes. This is probably 3 passes. Yeah. Alright. What about, oats? Are we still selling to the farmer's market? We are. And it's at $14.18. It's not top dollar, but it's okay. See, we could cheat and we could buy it from the buying station at a 60% discount, which is right there on our station, and then go sell it for that. So we'd make $600. Is that per ton? Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. So that would be interesting. I mean, we could do that. That would be a way to make more money faster. But that's kind of cheating. AI stop working. Tank is full. It's got to be this guy right there. Yes. And we got to go back over here. Let's get rid of all of these stupid things. That guy, we're going to just drive through his field. He is still waiting for the rain, which it is, I guess, still raining in the game. You can see it every once in a while. It's not like it's pouring down rain. We should fix that. There is forest ground maybe that looks a little straw hay. Maybe it was on a different map. We don't like that at all, do we? There we go, That kind of gives it a little more hay look. Alright, let's get back to work. This harvester is really holding us up. It's hard to see. Look at all that we missed. Alright, let's just do this manually. Alright, so we picked that up because we started the last one too early. Let's get this one while we're looking. And there's some more. And we're going to kick that off there. Alright, he's good. Do we really want this guy to not be able to do this in the rain? This is holding up the whole show. General settings. Sea Snook Rose, snow is on. Do we want to even mess with snow? We don't want snow. That'll be a problem. Or do we? I don't know. You guys tell me. If you want it, I'll turn it back on. I need... I don't see it in here. Colorblind, info triggers, units, radio, camera, input, sound, lumberjack, auto open, controls. I'm missing something.
Because I didn't need to brush it. Let me get my other brush. I'm not taking you out.
You know what? Maybe it's not in this one. Maybe it's in...
Okay. Oh, no, what's the brush?
the settings of the combine. Nope. Of this one. Corner speeds. Restrict. Auto unload. Maximum triggers. Hold implements. That doesn't say anything about rain. Scale lines. Driver wages, 100 collision. We got that on. Use folders. We do want to use folders, but we've been using folders to structure destinations. Collision over ground. Turn lights automatic. Let's do beacon lights now. We don't care. Remaining drive time. have issues with performance increase or deactivate. I do not see it. Swath detection. The size of swaths are detected as fruit on the field. Oh. That's for auto drive. Can we... That's fruit on the field. Can we set that up? Oh crap, dude, what are you doing? You didn't even say you were hung up. Nearest. There you go. I don't even know why you were over there in that corner, dude. Makes no sense. Alright, so this guy, can we... Yeah, see, we can't change that. Right there. Let's go unload him. Now that's making me think. Instead of putting it on the harvester's path, can we do it like we do bales? But how would it know what lines to run? That's kind of weird. We're going to try it. Turn on loading wagon. Open power tools. Active AI. Stop overloading. I mean, we did save 57's harvest. Clear current course. Escape. Stop harvesters while it's raining. Oh, right there. Deactivate that puppy. AI helper fruit destruction. Deactivate. User settings. Expert mode. Show courses on the mini-map. We don't need courses on the mini-map because we don't pay that much attention to it. Show info text windows. Prepare custom fields. Distance in meters. Yeah, let's do that in foot because we're American. Automatic repair, fuel threshold. How do I make it? Field work. That's 57. If I'm in here, it doesn't see. It doesn't see it. Field 87 harvest. Load course. Back. And we should have that course. And obviously obviously it doesn't know where we're going yet, right? So we're going to go down here. That's one right there. So let's go down here. Oh yeah, I missed some stuff. That's cloud shadows? That's messing with my head, ain't it? Right there. Nearest waypoint, harvest, hit it. Alright, that one's up and running. Harvesting while it's raining reduces the yield. I've got a lot here. I'm not too concerned about yield. I know that sounds strange, but it is what it is. I think the seeder guy is done. Let's check this map. Did he finally finish seeding the map? It needs rolling. It is mulched. It is, everything's watered. Alright, he's all growing. The seeder guy is done. There's no way we're ready to seed that big ass field yet, so let's just park him for now. And where's dump truck? Dump truck is way back over there. Okay, let's see what this guy's gonna do, because oh, he's gonna be out of the way. It works perfect. See, now obviously you can tell this is cultivated. Is that guy full already? Gosh. Go. No, you're making this difficult. And I'm not going to remap it all for you. Whoa. This is the only way to see it. We're just gonna let you run it. I don't think that's where you should be. This guy is getting 70% full. Where is my dump truck? Oh, here he comes. And now you're driving in the fruit? Oh, why? He's 74%, dude. We're just gonna wait till you get fully loaded. Alright, we'll just watch this for a little bit. Turn on some tunes. now we've got a problem. I love this commercial. All right. Nacho Cast. Music. Gotta love it. All right, so this is back up and running. Oh, that's a problem, fellas. Um, so we're not blocked by an object anymore. We're gonna end up wasting some straw. Where are you going? You're coming right up that way. That's not where I want you. Oh, because this is a downward path. All right, so this might work out. Let's see if this guy outruns him. He's already got all this. Let's see if that sets him on a different path. And we have to keep an eye on that guy down there and see where he goes. we're getting more straw. So maybe now we can stay ahead of him. It's going to be a challenge. We'll see which way this guy goes at the end. See where this guy goes at the end. We're going to have to get ahead of him. Alright, let's go back and do this one. Alright, maybe this will keep us ahead of him. Because he's going to do that, and then he's going to come this way. And the trick is going to be to see if this guy gets too filled up. I think we're going to be good going forward because we're going to have plenty of straw. This guy is still collecting stuff. And I'm hoping that this one is going to turn right at the end. And meanwhile, that guy back there, he's coming up this side. So we're 1, 2, 3, 3.5 rows ahead of him. The trick's going to be what happens when he gets to the end, which he's going to turn right. Oh, now is not a good time to get filled up, buddy. Alright, but that's okay. We can come and get that done before he gets too far with us. And meanwhile, the party still rolls. Alright, you're empty. Let's go. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Kick it. Alright, so you should go this way. Where is he going to go now? go from here? You're going to go right back that way. It's going to be interesting because I think that cultivator is going to catch up with us. And we're about to fill up. We got a boogity boogity. Make a beeline for it. I think I just learned something. If I keep that on nearest waypoint and keep it on the blue light, it knows what I've done, what I haven't done. Maybe. Nacho Cast, these commercials are hilarious. Hardware Bob. Go truck yourself. Yes, leave it on the blue. That tells you where I've been, where I was, and I can get right back into it again. And now they're unloading the harvester, and this is all working out good. It needs to be unloaded. Well, you call it. The dump truck will spin around and get you, and you'll be good to go. You know what we could do? To pick up the pace, we could do one of two things. We could get another harvester, run two harvesters, and one truck. That will work them a lot quicker. But we got a ways to go before that field over there grows again. Simple farming. What's the hold up here, homie? Where are you going? I think this dump truck's having a little bit of a problem. The harvester's not moving, dude. What's your problem? You're gonna miss him. You're not even gonna be able to unload him all the way. Oh, yeah, we're struggling to keep ahead of you, buddy. So this guy over here, he's already on this one. Let's see where he's going next. Because see, I've got straw right there to his right to pick up. Yep, we're going to lose that straw. So I think what we'll do is we'll put him on pause. And let this straw picker pick things up. Because I don't want to lose that much straw. Alright, so we're going to pause that guy. There's an airplane. It's just flying right over our crops. Dump truck's heading over to the harvester. No. That's because he's got to come back this way. Alright, that guy's going. And he's collecting. Cold beers and hot girls. Nacho cast. going to do another $100,000 truck. More power. We'll just do standard. Hood mirrors, no. Side planks, no. Black Anthem, yes. Front guard, no. Trailer hitch, yes. Capacity, 18. White. Silver. Yeah. Cold beers and hot girls. Alright, so we're going to say we want silo fill. I wonder if we could start selling some straw. That would get us some more money since we just spent 111 grand again on another dump truck. We need more money. We're down to 541,000 and counting. If the Jeep could carry straw in that trailer, we may put them on selling straw. How much straw do we have? 303,000. We'd be able to. We'd be better off doing a dump truck. And we could get a lot more volume moving quicker. Oh, we don't want to do that. let's see where he goes. Straw load. Where in the world are you going? All right, so yes, this has turned into a hodgepodge, but you know what? It works. Let's go back out here. Let's see if this guy. Yes, this works perfect. All right. Let's see where we can sell straw at. Come over here. Straw. Oh, it's not very much, is it? Oh, but the farmer's market. It's 112. All right, let's do this. Straw load 1. Farmer's market sell. Straw. Get it. Let's see if this works. Where are you going? I don't know why you had to do all that. Let's see how this works. All right, so that's 8,000 liters. All right. All right, we know he knows how to get there. Let's go get some more straw. $900. So $900 for 8,000. We can make some money. All right, you just keep rolling. You're at 84%. Just go empty, dude. He drives faster. Maybe he doesn't. Get that horsepower rolling. Jeep's coming back. What is the hold up here, dude? Oats. Now we're talking. eat that straw. That looks like straw there. Excuse me. Are you done harvesting? You are done. And we're empty. Alright, let's go get rid of all that. So, that's weird. Alright, so this field is finally done harvesting. All of my straw and oats are being sold as we speak. That field is still growing. We have the cultivator over there on pause because of our straw loader. We're trying to get as much of that as we can. We'll park that there. Let's see who's doing what. Alright, he's dumping the last of the oats into the silo. This guy is already on his way back from selling a truckload of oats. This guy can continue. No, he can't because he's going right up that way. Oh, this guy is slowing me down. You know what? We're just going to lose that. No. This guy has got to go right there. Alright, so we're going to lose... Oops. We done switched the channels. We got to get back to Nacho Cast. That's the one we like. Alright. Yes, we're losing this one. He's already done at the farmer's market. Our Jeep is looking very dirty.
I put your dragon on your seat in the Jeep.
I'm going to put these radios over there. And this guy is done, so let's go unload him. We'll finish this other half before that cultivator gets over there. We could start the seeder if we play the coarse flay route right. So we're currently selling oats and straw. The dump truck's running oats to the farmer's market, and the Jeep is running straw to the farmer's market. And we're going to run into a problem here soon because we've only got 2 fields, and we've just got done harvesting the second field. The first field's already planted, but it ain't growing yet. So let's go back and let's see how much straw we got in here. 337,000 liters. So we'll get back on this, go collect the rest of this straw. The Jeep will keep selling it. Oh, this guy. The silo is empty. Alright, you're just going to have to go sell this last bit of oats. Alright, so the dump truck will go sell the oats. The Jeep is back getting more straw. He's going to go sell straw. Oh, so that ought to be entertaining. Let's watch this for a second. Because the Jeep drives like a madman. He can obviously outrun the dump truck. It's going to be bumper to bumper all the way there. Watch. Oh, got some air there. Slow down, dude. Alright, so he's just going to follow the dump truck all the way to the farmer's market. Let's go get some more straw. This dump truck, we could put him on selling straw. Let's do that. Let's do straw load 1. And straw load 1, and we're going to sell to the farmer's market silo 1, and we're going to do straw. There you go. So that ought to get us some money going. And let's go see where we're at over here with this guy. We got to pick up more straw before the cultivator gets over here. Alright, we're not on this one, and those arrows are going left, so we left off down here. I'm pretty sure that's the way the arrows are going, right? Yes. So go down here, get caught back up on this line, and outrun the cultivator. And then kick this back into gear. And he's going to pick up straw, and then he'll go over to the right and take care of those fields, and hopefully before the cultivator comes and catches up with us. $573,000. Can we get another field? I don't know if I can buy another field. It's going to take our... See, we're gaining money right now because somebody's selling either the straw or the oats. 48 is ready to harvest, and 55 is ready to harvest, and 52 is ready to harvest. Oh, that's a big one. How much is that? Oh, that's 1.6 million. That's 665. We could buy that one. What has 62 got on it? 62 is ready to harvest. 55 is ready to harvest. 48, 52. These guys are coming back from town. Purple's harvested. Why do we got this line mixing in the middle here? That's not good. Alright, we'll figure that out. We haven't even seeded yet. So, what is 52? It's green. Is that canola? It's not canola. It's not soybean. What is that green? This spinach? How do you harvest spinach? Oh, let's see here. That means buying more parts. That wouldn't make sense. FS25. How to harvest spinach. Spinach. Oh, it's specialized harvester. Oh, wait, that's buying more equipment. We ain't got no money for that. Alright, we gotta stick with a field we can do. Um, 48. 48 is oat. 665,000. We need another $100,000. Oh. That's not good. We need another $100,000. And money's going down. What can I sell? What if I sold something? What is going on over there? You can't make that turn, dude. Alright, let's turn you off. You're just gonna get stuck and not even tell me you're stuck. You know what? Here comes everybody. You guys slow down. We gotta fix this. We're gonna kill because that doesn't work. Alright, so if we get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then that's going to stop them from making this shortcut through here. Oops. We want to get rid of that one. And we got to get rid of that one. Alright, so that stops that problem. Alright, so let's get this guy turned around. And we've already loaded straw from here. So if we put him past this one and we say load straw from load 1, go to the farmer's thing and sell it, and it's straw, you should be good to go. Go sell that shit. Why does everybody want to come through here? You know what? Let's just do this, because we don't need that freaking thing. Yeah, how much is this? That's only 75,000. That's only 7,000. That's only 17,000. Let's sell that. Yes. Okay. And we're going to... Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh. Where is he?
He's up on top of the printer.
Oh. Fella had an accident?
Yeah, they just let her out.
I just need Simba. Simba! Let's go, buddy! Let's go! Alright, I'm gonna beat your sister then.
Alright. Sorry about that. Had to step away. We've got to fix this. Alright, so that gives us 650,000. We sold that shed because what's blocked by an object? You're not blocked by an object. We need to move you to the left a little bit more because you are not getting that. And you can't turn till you get out there. Alright, so let's... Well, there's probably nothing in there to get. Yeah, that silo's empty. And how much do we have in here? We still have 322,000. Let's put him on selling straw also. So we're going to have 2 dump trucks. Oh, let's see if we can do it this way. Watch this. So we're going to send him over here. And that way we can double check this to make sure it works. Alright, so we're going to change you to straw load 1. And we're going to still go to the farmer's market and we're going to lane this to straw. And turn it on. And let's make sure you can get all the way over there. Are you trying to make the U-turn? No, okay, you're going this way. That's fine. I can live with that. Slow your roll there, homie. You should come all the way out. You should be able to do this turn. Dream Chaser by Nacho Cast. I like this Nacho Cast channel that we put in here. Let's see if he can load some straw. Really? Why do you got? You're not even centered underneath it. You're such a butthead. Alright, let's get this on. Alright, so now we should start making some money. And we play this right. They're too close. Alright, the next one should come out a little further away. Alright, let's see how he does. That'll work. Alright, he's up and running. He's up and running. Oh, you guys are playing chicken out on the road. Let's fix that. There's going to be another dump truck coming right up behind me. You want to hurry up? Because now that dump truck down there can't come because this is a two-way, one-lane road. Alright, so we're going to have to fix this. This guy's going to make a wide turn.
Gonna make me break something I can't afford to break.
Alright, so that guy will make wide turns. Alright, that should get him going. Alright, then let's go back down and fix this other problem. Oh, that's not the one we want to be in. We'll come back and fix that in a second. Everybody's getting all jacked up now. Let's just put you there.
I need all the old ladies in the house. Come on.
Alright, so if I do this, I'm thinking That will fix that because they're all starting from that same point, and this is a single lane two-way road. That gave us $2,000 in harvest. Alright, that guy's gonna do good. This guy's coming back home. This guy's working the field. Really? And now you can't.
Honey,
Yeah.
have you ever watched Anna when she goes potty?
Yeah, she looks like she's constipated.
No, after she poops, she always kicks her back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's weird. Alright, so
Proud of herself or
how
something.
can I think this has to be backed up just a little bit because it works for everybody else so far. Alright, let's see if he can load it. And he can't. Alright, let's turn that back on. Oh, come on, you're like right there. We have straw, don't we? Yeah, there's 302,000 liters. Oh. Alright, so let's do this. Let's be smarter than this guy. Straw load 2. Alright, so we're fixing our straw load thing, and we do not want this to go to there. That's just stupid. And we don't want this to go there. That's stupid. And we're going to get rid of that one. Alright, and we're going to make this straw load 2. And now that should... Oh. Now you can. Try it. Alright, so the dump trucks, as long as they can clear the building, they will be fine. Now this guy has his own sell point because he's difficult. You can wait till he's done loading. And you don't go far enough up. Why aren't you loading? Straw load, straw. There he goes. Well, that was just weird. I'm not sure what that was all about. Alright, this guy is done. Is there still more straw to get? We've been distracted and now we're going to get screwed up. Which way is this arrow going? This way. Kick it. Alright. Everybody's going there. We've got 651. We have another traffic jam. Yeah. Car, you're causing a problem. Oh my gosh. Alright. Kick it. You can make that up. Alright. We're good. Oh my gosh. This is like babysitting children. Alright. Those guys are all going. This guy's passing us, coming up to a stop sign. What a freaking idiot. Look, they drive like they drive in Citrus County. And you pulled out in front of a dump truck. Unbelievable. Alright, so I think all that's going good now. Yeah, you almost left the road, dude. Oh, so does that truck. Cruising down the road, got 18,000 liters of straw. Gonna go make some money because the clock is ticking. This guy's still working. We don't care about all that. The Jeep, yeah, he almost left the road too. This guy's still trucking along. He's at 80%. Are we still collecting? Yes, we're still collecting. And the cultivator is working his butt off over there. So our goal is to get us out of hole. We're trying to get enough money to get this other field so we can get more income coming, because we can't harvest until we get these other fields going. The only one field is planted. So we're like on, oh, dump trucks are running again. So I think we'll be fine. But we're going to get in trouble once we run out of fields to make money off of, which we are about there. So we got to keep the straw coming, and we're going to have to buy that other field. And we still got to outrun the cultivator because he is still cooking. And I don't know where we're at over here. Oh, right there we are. Alright, kick it. That guy's over there. We've got... When are we going to hit that? We skipped that line. Oh no, you're going this way. Nope, you're going that way. We just think them up and write them down. Grocery Mart. Alright, so maybe when he gets down there, he's going to turn right. Yes, we're listening to Nacho Cast. the guy did a really good chase station. There's a rock station and a country station running. Alright, this guy just sold. These guys are on their way back. I think this all works flawless now. Look at the road is rough. I gotta fix that. The Jeep needs a bath, something fierce. Wow, you almost hit him, dude. Alright, so he's doing good. He clears the building. There's gonna fill up. That's 18,000. The Jeep. Oops. What am I missing here? It needs to unload. No, you need to stop. Because this is not working right. Alright, I can live with that. Of course you're done. Gosh. Let's get rid of these lines. Alright, so we did have to do some modifying, or some editing. Straw is the only thing that's saving us right now. We got 654,000 and going down quickly. But we're still surviving. Cultivator's right there. Which way are them arrows going? That way. Right there. What is going on here, fellers? you honking at? Take your little... Oh, I accidentally hit the button. There we go. Alright. Oh, you bounced the back end up too. I wonder if I need to make this 2-lane. I mean, there's room on the bridge for it. What a conglomeration of intersections here. Alright, we know that that's working. I'd like to buy another field, but I'd also like to get another harvester so we can harvest them faster. Oh, we're almost to the end. Are you serious? Okay, keep going. You've got 7%, 6% to go. You should be fine. Finish this freaking field. You're done. Call it a day. Alright, you're done. Alright, so we've got to get this field.
Do you have room for the rest of this tea? Because it's really bugging me sitting in the fridge and I don't want to pour it out. Thank you.
Alright, so this one is done, and all we can do now is alright, we've got to make a decision here. So these fields. What is 55? Can we not? Canola is 1900. Farmers market's 1935. Canola. no canola. Yes, we're gonna get. We just got $5 million, and we are gonna get real now. $14,000 versus 10,000. It only holds 4,000 more. 16,000. This gets better gas mileage. That's 26,000, but that's a lot. Alright, so I know we're gonna get crazy now, but it's 13 versus 6. That's 15. Alright, so That's a problem, isn't it? Alright, so those are going to be over here. We are getting serious here. Canola, growth state,
Would you like to go out there?
harvest ready, apply, okay. doesn't work too good. All right, so that's going to be um, all right. We're going to try something because I've never done two combines. This is going to be 55 weight is my thing. We're going to say first waypoint. All right, and we're going to say working width is 49. Automatic repair, broken thread. threshold, AI helpers. No. Create a new folder. Field 55. Don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to figure this out. Working widths. How do I do... Nacho. Alright, so how do I get them both? Field 55 weight. They're both assigned to the same thing. Source Manager, custom fields. User settings. Basic settings. Alternative field, penalty, power guide, erase tools, combine settings. All right, we're going to figure this out. So we're gonna stop this stream here. I'm gonna look into seeing how I can make this work with both of these because I seen it happen, but I don't remember how it happened. But we're gonna get this together and we're gonna figure it out, and then we'll come back live in a little bit. All right, so we'll be back in a little while.